Warm greetings from TNV Academy. Today in this session, we are going to discuss about an employee health and safety professional. At first, let me tell you about the key takeaways of this session. At the end of this session, you will be able to understand who is an employee, safety and health professional, service to be done by a safety professional, knowledge required by safety and health professionals, and the last one is types of safety and health professionals. So let's begin our discussion and talk about an employee health and safety professional. The prevention of injuries, illness and unexpected death of workers is the basic definition of occupational safety. The safety professional SP normally deals with the physical aspects of the workplace and their interaction with the worker and is directly concerned with injuries caused by slips and falls or by being struck or crushed under an object, cuts, crushes, burns, electric shock or improper lifting, bending or stretching. The safety professional must be knowledgeable about the effects of all types of uncontrolled energy such as electricity, pressures, weights, fluids, temperatures, motion or moving parts, radiation, ionizing and non-ionizing, fires and explosions. The safety professional must see that workers are issued and wear well-maintained personal protective equipment such as hard hats and helmets, goggles, safety shoes, respirators, clothing that protects individuals from hazardous chemicals and the like. Employee safety and health professionals advise, develop strategies and lead workplace safety and health management. They provide advice, support and analysis to help employers establish risk controls and management processes that promote sustainable business practice. They work to reduce and eliminate fatalities, injurious occupational illnesses and property damage. They also provide advice on matters related to health and wellness and even security. Safety professionals often specialize in different areas such as ergonomics, industrial hygiene, training, occupational physiology, and occupational health, or in allied professionals such as nursing, fire protection, engineering, or physiotherapy. Others may be more involved in environmental management, emergency management or security. Safety and health professionals develop measures for controlling workplace hazards and limiting financial loss. Professionals may specialize in transportation, construction, environmental problems, product design, insurance loss control, fire and property protection, and the healthcare industry. Now let us talk about the kind of services employee health and safety professionals offer. There are four primary services offered by an employee health and safety professional. The first one is anticipate. Identify and evaluate hazardous conditions and practices. This function involves such activities as developing and applying methods for using experience, historical data, and other information sources to identify and predict hazards in existing or future systems, equipment, products, software, facilities, processes, operations, and procedures during their respective lifetimes. Developing and applying methods for using experience, historical data, and other information sources to identify and predict hazards in existing or future systems, equipments, products, software, facilities, processes, operations, and procedures during their respective lifetimes. Evaluating and assessing the probability and severity of losses and accidents that may result from actual or potential hazards. Compiling and analyzing data from accident and loss reports and other sources to identify causes, trends, and relationships ensures the completeness, accuracy, and validity of required information. evaluate the effectiveness of classification schemes and data collection methods, and initiate investigations. Providing advice and counsel about compliance with safety, health, and environmental laws, codes, regulations, and standards. Conducting research studies of existing or potential safety and health problems and issues. And conducting surveys and appraisals to identify conditions or practices that require the services of specialists such as physicians, health physicists, industrial hygienists, fire protection engineers, design and process engineers, ergonomists, risk managers, environmental professionals, physiologists, and others. The second one is develop hazards control designs, methods, procedures, and programs. This function involves such activities as formulating and prescribing engineering or administrative controls to eliminate hazards, exposures, accidents, and losses, and to reduce the probability or severity of injurious illnesses and losses when hazards cannot be eliminated. Devising methods to integrate safety performance into the goals and operations of organizations and their management systems. And developing safety, health, and environmental policies, procedures, codes, and standards for integration into operational policies of organizations, unit operations, purchasing, and contracting. The third one is implement, administer, and advise others on hazards control and hazard control programs. This often entails preparing valid and comprehensive recommendations for hazard controls and hazard control policies, procedures, and programs that are based on analysis and interpretation of accident, exposure, loss, event, and other data. Directing or assisting in developing educational and training materials of courses. Conducting or assisting with courses related to hazard recognition and control. Advising others about communicating with the media, community, and public about hazards, hazards control, relative risk, and related safety matters. And managing and implementing hazard controls and hazard control programs. The fourth one is measure, audit, and evaluate the effectiveness of hazard controls and hazard control programs. This function involves establishing techniques for risk analysis, cost-benefit analysis, work sampling, loss rate, and similar methodologies. Developing methods to evaluate the cost and effectiveness of hazard controls and programs. And directing, developing, or helping to develop management accountability and audit programs. Let us now discuss about the knowledge required to be an employee health and safety professional. Safety professionals should have a fundamental knowledge of evidence-based practice, professional communication, risk management, business practices, informatics and data analysis, leadership, and the last one is professionalism. Finally, let us now discuss the type of employee health and safety professionals. The first one is Worker Health and Safety Coordinator. WHS coordinators advise on and carry out training for associates and managers on company procedures and legal requirements. Their mission is to assist with risk assessments and incident-related investigations, establish root, cause, and develop action plans. The second one is WHS Specialists. WHS specialists coordinate and implement safety standards and lead engagement projects to raise safety awareness across the site. They are proxies for WHS managers, and their role includes leading, supporting, and coaching teams of WHS coordinators. The third one is WHS Manager. WHS managers leads a local safety team up to 6 members. They report to operations site leaders and their mission is to ensure our associates work in a safe and healthy environment through continuous safety improvement. The fourth one is health manager. Health managers focus on health management for our associates and colleagues working at our sites. They supervise a local team of health coordinators, health integration advisors, and physiotherapists. They also coordinate partnership with doctors and paramedics and work on health-related projects across the organization. The fifth one is occupational nurse. Occupational nurses are part of the local medical team and are first aid providers on site. They focus on prevention, trainings, risk assessments and awareness campaigns and are responsible for the health surveillance of associates working on the floor, ensuring they are medically fit to perform their tasks effectively and safely. The sixth one is occupational doctor. Occupational doctors are the leading medical practitioners on the local WHS team. They supervise and coordinate all medical related tasks. They perform and clarify associates' medical checks, liaise with relevant local authorities about work-related accidents, and engage with senior management by providing reports, trends in key risk areas. We have now come to the conclusion of this session. In case you have any queries regarding today's session, then please feel free to ask in the comment section of the video and we will be really happy answering them. Till we meet next, it's best wishes from TNV Academy. Thank you.